Hello. Hello. Hello, hi, hello. It's me. Holy shit. I didn't think I was gonna stream tonight. Y'all. Fucking so I'm sitting down, right? I'm sitting at my computer. I'm doing work, I'm doing my day job. Power dies. It helps if I'm on the right microphone. Okay, am I on the right microphone now? Yes. It helps that I'm on the right microphone. Yeah. I fixed it. I was just checking it. See, this is what happened. So I'm sitting down at my work computer. I'm tippy tapping away, doing my work, listening to my annoying coworkers, whatever. Power dies. And it's like, oh shit, okay. I've got my PC on a UPS. It's on a big battery, so aces, good to go. I mean, I say big battery, it's got like 10 minutes of juice. It's enough to leisurely take your time closing stuff and turning your computer off. It's not meant to run, like continue using. It's meant to hey umbrella. It's meant to give you time to do the thing. So that's all good. I also have my modem and my router on 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 a battery, so I don't lose internet when the power goes out, which is nice. But all the lights are off, everything's turned off. Thankfully, it's like 18 degrees out, so we don't need to worry about air conditioning or anything like that. But woof. So I'm lying there, and then the power company sends a text alert out, and they say, "Hey, we know the power's out. It's gonna be back at like 6 p.m., like 4 hours from now. So sit tight." So I'm sitting on the couch, staring at my phone, trying on my tiny little phone to watch Aza and also browse Discord because I'm a filthy millennial and my attention span is shot to hell and back, right? Get the game back up in there. And it's like, okay, this sucks. My partner's gonna be home around 6 o'clock. That's when the power's gonna come back. The power comes back at 2:58. I gotta start stream at 3, and it's like, oh my god! So leapt off the couch, turned on the computer, ran upstairs, got some new water because this is the game I gotta voice act all of, right? So I gotta get my voice acting, lubricated or whatever. I say voice acting, Jesus Christ. I narrate, I don't voice act. I didn't even have a chance to go through my checklist, which is why things are a little jank right now. But we made it. We did it. Me too, Desty. I'm super happy. No, I'm not a voice actor. I refuse. Desty, congrats on first. Also, med check. I actually did take my meds today, like earlier. You make voices so you voice act. I don't... See, voice acting implies acting, right? Like, I do the voice. I don't do the act. Maybe. Clean glasses. Okay, yeah, because I'm getting some funny glare off my glasses. Kind of like I have an astigmatism. I have an astigmatism, Yeah, it's when you find out the first time that you need to wear glasses, and it's like, oh yeah, you're seeing like that light off in the distance is a star for you. It's not supposed to do that. What do you mean it's not supposed to do that? The way I voice Gretchen has to be called acting. I don't. You don't know, Desty. Maybe this voice right here is what I'm putting on. Maybe this is my fake voice. Maybe Gretchen is how I normally speak. Maybe that's my normal voice. Do you ever think about that? Okay, before we start, I want to show off something amazing. I got some new art. And y'all who follow me on Blue Sky have already seen it. Oh, that was Umbrella? Okay. Listen. One, I'm sorry. Like, genuinely, I am sorry. I think I saw the colors because Okay. On OBS, it assigns you a random color every single time you chat. I don't know why OBS does that. OBS chat, like the OBS chat overlay doesn't show me the color you chose. It's different every time. So here you're blue, and I guess Dusty is like a pinkish purple. And I am colorblind, and they're very, very similar colors. Anyway. Dusty, don't you Dusty, don't you dare call yourself an idiot. I'm gonna put on my angry face for you. Dusty, don't you dare call yourself an idiot. I swear to God, you are not an idiot. Stop that. Stop it. Or else. I'm the only idiot here. So all y'all who follow me on Blue Sky have seen this already, but I want to show this off because it's amazing. I got some new art, and I didn't really talk about it. Oh, I gotta figure out a picture size that's gonna work. Maybe this one will work. Oop. And let's find out. Image. Hey, it worked. Look, 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 look. Look at this. Look at this. Look how good that is. Right? Look how friggin' good that is. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So, okay, here's the short little story about this art that I got. I found this person on Blue Sky. They're called Coffee or Stars in My Coffee Art. They're on VGen, they're on Blue Sky. I absolutely love their art style. They have like a really sort of chunky, soft, painterly style to what they do. And the Blue Sky post I found said, hey, I found my new favorite brush. Someone commissioned me so I can use it. And it's like, yeah, all right, I got money to spend. So I ran to their VGen. I asked them politely if they're happy doing humanoid mecha or androids or whatever, because, you know, you got to ask because you never know. So I ask, they say absolutely. I give them my ref sheet and I say, I want something colorful. I love your art style. All I really want is me sitting down on like a space dock or like the edge of a ledge or something, staring up into space, and space is just like a nebula of color. That's all I told them, or him. I said, you know, you're the artist. One, I don't really have a great idea of what I want exactly. This is just a vague idea. Two, you're the artist. I defer to your thoughts, right? Your ideas. So he goes, okay, cool. I'll get to it. Sends me a sketch of 3 possible poses. So I pick one. And then like a week later says, hey, sorry for the delay. And it's like, it's been a week, my guy. This is not a delay. Sorry for the delay. I'm trying something new. And I thought, oh, okay, cool. But I did hire you for your style. And like, whatever you make is probably going to be nice because it's still you making it. And like, you know, when you're in a style, you tend to stick to it, even if a little bit. So I said, you know, I'm a little concerned because I do like your style, the style I know. But I have faith in what you're doing, but could I get a sneak peek? Like, could I get a preview or something? And then he sends me, not this, he sends me something slightly different. It was a different sky. And I thought, oh shit, bro is cooking. And he goes, yeah, I wasn't happy with how the background was coming out digitally. So I'm doing this with watercolors and pencil on paper. I thought, are you fucking kidding me? Bro's busting out the physical media to capture the sense of wonder and awe in the night sky that I'm looking for. He says, this isn't the final painting that I'm going to use. I'm going to paint it better, scan it in, and then draw your character on top digitally. And I thought, fucking A. So he sends me that, and it's like, nope, you know what? All concerns retracted. I have no complaints. You are cooking. Don't let me stop you. And he goes, sweet, thank you. So like a week or two later, he hits me with this. He says, what do you think? It's like, what do you mean? What do I think? It's a work of art. Are you kidding me? Like, look at it, right? I gotta look this way. My monitor's over here, so when I'm looking at my second monitor, my face is facing the wrong way, but it's over here. Look at it. Drop dead gorgeous. God, he did a good job. I've made it my PC background. I made it my phone background. It's so pretty. Like I love all the commissions I get. Don't get me wrong. You know, I really enjoy all of the commissions I've had. Some of them are funny, some of them are cute, some of them are stupid. They're great, you know. This current model was a commission. Ozza made this for me. I love it. I wouldn't be here without it. Well, I guess I'd be using my PNG tuber, but you know what I mean. But this one feels like special. It's, first of all, it's my first fully illustrated image, like my first full illustration. And second, like, look at it. It's gorgeous. Ugh. Yeah, he did a great job. I'm so happy with it. I am 100% going to hire him again. That's a promise. Okay. I've been yapping. I'm all like, bleh, you know? I'm full of worms because I wasn't expecting to stream today. I had already given up. So the fact that I'm here is kind of cool. So I guess let's just get to it, yeah? No point wasting time. Let's change this Scarlet Hollow. Oop. All right, streamer bot, give me the thing. Today, please. Thank you. Len is trying to understand. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Understand what is happening in Scarlet. That's not how you spell that. Scarlet Hollow. Okay. Steam's summer sale has started. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, now I gotta look. The Steam summer sale. Yep, so it has. Take a quick look at my wish list, see what's oh, fucking hell, that is a lot of my wish list is on sale. Oh no. Oh no. My money. Wow, MechWarriors 5 is 60% off? 14 bucks? Oh, Cloudpunk is on sale. What was this one? What is this one? What the hell is this? Tales of the Neon Sea. I don't remember putting this on my list. What is this? Big, all of your wish list is on sale? Damn. It's not all of mine, but it's the vast majority of the ones that are out. Half of my wish list is games that aren't out yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw some stuff on the old wish list here. Oop, you and you and I want to buy a VR tactical game? Not really. Space Engineers 2 might be fun, maybe. Ugh, I'm bad at like sandbox crafting games though. I have a hard time finding the fun. Can't be for sale when they're not for sale. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Silly me. The Altars looks kind of fun. I'll have to wait for more reviews to come out for it. Did none of that shit get added to my cart or what? Nope, not one of them got added to my cart. Okay, cool. Thanks, Steam. That's fine. Add to cart. Thank you. Stupid thing. You too. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna mess with this later because there's definitely some stuff in here I want to get. Okay. So, what were we doing last time? Continue. That's right, we finished episode 2. We're getting on to episode 3 now. Now, there's only 4 episodes of this game out. Oops, I should probably do that. There. So there's only 4 episodes of this game out right now because it's still in early access. So we might finish this today if I can get through 2 episodes. We'll see. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 3, please save now. Yes. Okay. Continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? No, because I think I can recap it myself. So we woke up in the house. We spoke to Frou Frou a little bit, the French cat. We were going to go into town to meet up with Tabitha. Not Tabitha. The other one. Stella? The crypto YouTuber. Not crypto. The cryptid YouTuber person. The one who talks about like Bigfoot. I've forgotten her name. I have a little book here. Oh, yeah. Stella. It was Stella. And then we ended up meeting with Sybil instead. And we went to the mines, met with our cousin Tabitha. Had to deal with a bunch of shithead teenagers who were hanging out in the mine. And then some Tommy knockers maybe started happening, and we went deeper into the mine and we saw a weird ass vision. You know what? Let's just watch the fucking recap. Yes. Please give a recap of episode 2. Dustin! Afraid. Dustin's my guy. Tabitha, but listen, you'd better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Hey, Orpheus. Hi. Welcome to the stream that wasn't supposed to be, but is now by the grace of God. Or whatever. How am I doing? I'm harried. I was having a power out until like 2 minutes before I was supposed to go live. So I ran around the house trying to get everything ready. The house. I ran to my computer to get it ready, and then I ran up to the kitchen to get some water. Yeah, Tabitha. The old house. There's Sybil. Sybil made us some tea. We went to see Tabitha. We tried to get some lunch. They were talking about a dead man. There's the man. Wayne, the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Okay. And there's what's her name? Kanika? Kanika, yeah. Tabitha, and then there's some girls hiding in the cave, plus some shithead teens. I'm doing all right there, Orpheus. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. It is Thursday today, right? Yeah. There's Rosalina. Oh, we get into the caves. Uh-oh. Predator, what do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the cavern. Leanne Crumb, are you alright? I forgot that was my name. We got out of the caves just in time before it collapsed. Hooray. And there's Gretchen. There's a bunch of shithead teens. Here's Becca, the most shithead of the shithead teens. Alexis tells Becca to piss off. Happy when summer is over. I'm of 2 minds. Summer's the only time I can go sailing. But this sailing season has been a bust so far. We've gotten like 1 trip in this whole time. And this weekend is supposed to be... I don't think the winds are great this weekend, but we'll see. Power has been restored. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so on one hand, I think I mean, fall is my favorite season because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. You know, I much prefer fall or autumn, or for all of you who call it autumn. But the summer is when I get to sail, so yeah, it's something. All right, that was the recap. You barely even noticed the dust. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures. Look at all them shadowy figures. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and to the visions it imparted upon you. Wake up. All right, I do believe we are in chapter 3 now. Okay, so as a reminder to all y'all viewers, I have to narrate this whole game because it is not voice acted in the least. There's not an ounce of speaking in this game, so I narrate everything. I am not a voice actor. So you're gonna hear a lot of very similar voices because yeah, I'm doing my best. I'll do my best. Get my microphone set. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Congrats. Let's go see Dustin. I want to talk to Dustin. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Take a shower, start your day without showering. I'm gonna take a shower. Let's get clean. Hygiene's important. Oh god. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you... Right? Think about Duke and the image of him lying there slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're a part of the dirt that coats you. Oh, thank you, Orpheus. Yeah, I mean, I guess that was definitely something missing from my 1000 times resist games, is that I didn't have to voice act any of it. Then again, that game was phenomenally well voice acted, so it's for the best, right? Think about Sybil's warnings, the worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne, and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. Oh. There is actually romance in this game. You actually can romance the townsfolk, which is surprising to me. I'm gonna think about Wayne. You think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. You're done here. All right. Hey, I got an achievement for taking a shower. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Let's go see Dustin. Time to start your day. Check on Dustin! Hell yes. Oh, one thing I should point out for anyone who hasn't watched me play this before. I maintain a single save file. We don't save scum in this house, at least not in this game. I make my choices and I stick to them. And that's the way we're gonna play it. Check on Dustin, of course. Woo! There are 2 of them now. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? What was Dustin's voice again? It was kind of low and scratchy, right? Her name Mom. She come to visit. Oh god, now I gotta give her a voice too. Hi, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Glass house? Oh, they live in the greenhouse. Empty of what? Wait, what the empty of what? Thank you, human, for taking care of my boy. What happened to your glass house? Look at Dustin's face. He's so cute. Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter try to eat Mom. Squatter evil. We're gonna have to check on that. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just tried to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. Okay there, Yoda. I had a rough night. Can you console me? I'm a little tempted. Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. Yes, if Cat Monster want to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings, this nature. I've got to go. Bye. Okay. Oh, cat ears. Just in time. Now I am the cat monster. Bye, Dustin. That's that. Look out the window. No one's there today. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding that boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but you can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. You breathe a sigh of relief. Nothing's out there watching you. At least nothing you can see. Turn back. Shit. Check the closet. There's that friggin' doll. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? No, it hasn't. Hey, good. Turn back. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. Message your chat with Stella and Kanika. Or text Kanika. I'm gonna text Kanika first. You pull out your phone to text Kanika. A cursed doll? I mean, maybe. This town is full of weird shit. Send her a photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. I know exactly the image they're talking about. You sent her a photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Morning, how are you guys holding up? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Y'all, I actually bonded with Tabitha last night. Can't wait to ghost bust tonight. Send a photo of a pained old man. I think I'm becoming a meme lord. Let's just do this. You send a photo of a pained old man. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. You pull out your phone to text Stella. Oh, I'm going 3 for 3 here. You send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. They're gonna be like, Leanne Crom, what the fuck? Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. Playing the field, keeping your options open. I just got an achievement. Oh. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frou Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Oh, excuse me. Clear my throat. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Oh, Umbrella, this one's for you. You better still be here, I swear to God. Tabitha's eyes dart to the corner of the room, almost as if she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress-eating ice cream for breakfast. Girl, I have been there. I have eaten ice cream for breakfast before. I have devoured an entire pint of ice cream for breakfast before. No shame. Fuck it up, Sari. Hell yeah. Good bot. We love Sari bot in this house. You too? Yeah. The joys of being, 20 to 40 years old and living in yet another once-in-a-lifetime event. I'm tired of it. Oh, talk to animals. Talk to animals, talk to animals. Address the red-haired woman. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? Hell yeah. Hey, cuz, how's it hanging? Maybe not that one. Talk to Frou Frou. I'm going to say bonjour to Frou Frou first, because it is polite to introduce yourself. Bonjour, Frou Frou. Ugh, bonjour, sacre bleu. Do not think you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Your favorite character, yeah. Well, with Tabitha was like a Daria character, right? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? Redheaded woman. What does she sound like? I'm just gonna give her a regular voice, right? Why so angry? Cause Frou-Frou is a cat. Have you ever met a cat who isn't full of its own shit constantly? Both of my cats are little assholes. I love them to death, but they're both little assholes. You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. To me, they kind of are. I kind of like this lady. She seems nice. I'm just gonna keep talking to the cat. I don't care what they think of me. Your possum's Your cat is the gentlest, happiest baby. Oh, so my older cat is very gentle, but she hides a mean streak. She used to be an outdoor cat. She used to be a stray. So she's kind of got the street smarts in her. And when she plays, she kind of goes too far sometimes. And also, if she gets a whiff of fresh air, she gets the zoomies like nothing you've ever seen before. Up and down the house at light speed. It's great. My youngest cat is she is the most spoiled princess of a cat I have ever met in my entire life. I have never owned or known a cat as spoiled as my youngest. She is a proper little princess. It's awful what we've done. We've enabled her and then some. But I love them both. They're both excellent little cats. Talk to animals. Nobody lives out in the garden, right? I wasn't talking to you. Gosh, I wouldn't know. Miss Tabitha won't let me touch the place. Nobody lives in the garden. Why are you even asking? Haha, I'm just joshing. Look, I found this gory footprint in the garden yesterday, and now the dresser opossums are telling me there's a squatter. Y'all, do we care about hiding the fact that we can talk to animals? I don't think I do. Look, I found this gory footprint in the garden yesterday, and now the dresser opossums are telling me there's a squatter. You showed Tabitha the photo of the boot print you took yesterday morning. Look, you're not wrong. That's definitely unsettling. But I don't think there's a squatter out there. Even if there was, I don't really have the time or energy to desire to go poking around out there. Gosh, you two sound a little heated. Is everything all right? We're fine, Janie. Alrighty then. Y'all just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Tabitha, don't be so mean to her. Should I call out the fact that she's eating ice cream? No, definitely not. How's your morning been so far? That's what I just said. Aside from you trying to give me a heart attack about squatters in the garden, there was a massive mine collapse last night that almost got my cousin killed. So I'm a little stressed. Oh, okay. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. Oh, shit, okay. Yay, cousin bonding time. Alright, let's go. I'll meet you outside, but I haven't had breakfast. You can't just take away my freedom like that. I don't need a babysitter. I'll meet you outside. Sure, I'll meet you outside. Are you seriously asking for time alone here after you just probed me about whether the garden has a squatter problem? What do you take me for, an idiot? I'm already behind on my day. I don't have time to deal with hijinks. Janie, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, my voice is... Ooh, I haven't narrated a game in a minute. Hey, Janie, I didn't introduce myself. How do you know my fucking name? Hey? Oh, bye, cat ears. Oh, Leanne Crom, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You two did right by those kids, though. What a blessing, everyone getting out of that situation all right. Oh, I have a keen eye I can use. Wow, there's a lot of options. You only come in once a week, right? What do you do with the rest of your time? Thanks, last night was a lot. You should get out of town. Why do you clean this place? Sorry, Tabitha's so mean to you. Have you seen any weird creatures around town? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Have you seen anyone prowling around the estate? It's been nice meeting you, but I gotta bounce. Tabitha's foot tapping is driving me insane. Bye, I should go turn and leave. Alright, well, keen eye for sure. You only come in once a week, right? What do you do with the rest of your time? I'm getting text messages. Oh, odd jobs mostly. Weeding gardens, cleaning houses, watching kids, that sort of thing. My husband's the pastor, so a lot of my time is spent at the church and doing things for the community. Poor Daniel. He's been getting absolutely stir crazy since we've moved here, what with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. Having a priest on speed dial seems handy, seems wonderful. Thank you for the offer. I'm not religious, I'm not Christian, I'd rather not, maybe we'll see. This one, in my experience, you know, the non-committal thing is my way to go. That sounds wonderful, thank you for the offer. Of course, he's always ready and willing to talk with people, so feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door's always open. Tilly! Hey, Tilly! I haven't seen you on one of my streams in a dog's age. Or maybe a spider's age. I almost just did raid Tilly. That would have been bad. Shoutouts for Tilly, and I will hydrate and posture check and stretch.
Oh my god, that one's bagging. I was about to say something. That one's bagging the ice. Man, party. Let's try.
A free yawn for you, and some headphones. So tasty. Usually getting your kids ready for bed when you start and then sleep your stats fair. Yeah, time zones, am I right? Was it a new clip? That's good. My my clip puller has no chill. It'll either pull the oldest clip of yours or the most embarrassing clip. Yeah, one free yawn. That's the promise you get at Len Corum Industries. Free yawns with every stretch, and sometimes with every posture check. And sometimes just for free, because I be yawning. Oh, I'm getting hella text messages. What is going on? Talking about horkers banging ice is pretty normal, TBH. Well, yeah. Hey, I won't judge. How was I saw you playing Stellar Blade earlier. You having fun with that? I've been enjoying it myself, but I'm such a scrub that I think I'm just gonna turn the difficulty down to story mode, because I'm not really here for the slew 2 bosses first try today. Nice, that's good. I'm gonna keep playing. My one problem with the game is that every other game where they give you like a parry or a dodge, it's like you parry and then you can attack right away after, right? But this one is like you parry and then you have to parry again and again and again, or you dodge and then you have to dodge again. And if you're getting double teamed, then the guy behind you can hit you even if you're blocking, because you only block in a cone in front of you. So like the combat gets rough sometimes in that one. Also, I'm a scrub. I'm not great at action like combat games. I'm just not that good at them. So I'm gonna keep playing it, but I think, you know, I have absolutely no shame with turning a game's difficulty down because I'm here for fun. I'm not here to bang my head against a wall. Game prefers you to be offensive. Yeah, no, that's sort of what I'm doing too. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll get back to it eventually. Anyway, game. He's always ready, willing to, so the door's always open. Why do you clean this place? Huh. I don't really ask myself that sort of question. It's a job, I get paid, and of course I've known the family for a while, so it seemed like a decent thing to do to make a little extra money. Plus, maybe one of these days she'll let me really spruce up the place. Can you imagine it back in its full glory? It'd be a lot of work, but what a project. Tabitha, you don't have to scowl. Keep dreaming, Janie. Enough dawdling, we're leaving. Oh shit. Oh damn, I thought I would get more questions out of that. Alright. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride to town is uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation. Sure. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. Birdsong is kind of nice. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Ah. Hi, Spooky. Here, get shouted out, nerd. This is my punishment to you. Shout out Spook. Why is it not auto-completing your name? There we go. Get shouted out, nerd.
Access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Oh, baby. I like it when you talk.
First clip. Oh, one of these days I'm going to regret that clip puller pulling up your clips. One of these days. No. No. Damn it. Spooky, I'm trying to entertain the masses here. Can't make me get up and do squats. And I gotta voice act this. How am I supposed to voice act if I'm out of breath? God damn it. Hello. There's your damn squats. Woof. Okay. I am out of shape. Out of shape and out of breath. Oh neat, what kind of tea? I don't know, the kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it is called. Quit interrogating. Could you give me like a minute, Spooky? Could you like just chill, please? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Quit interrogating me about tea blends, jeez. I am... Well, we've been talking about it, you know that. I'm working on it, alright? I'm working on it. Shouldn't we be solving a mystery right now? After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. This one. Shouldn't we be solving a mystery right now? A mystery? What mystery? The events of last night are pretty cut and dried. Like, come on. Is it more believable that the Shaw mine collapsed because of mysterious unseen forces, or is it more believable that it collapsed because it was a condemned mine that was unsuitable for human beings? People like Stella turn to conspiracy theories and the supernatural because they can't handle the truth. That our world is that our world is ruled by chaotic forces that don't follow any kind of logical pattern. Bad things can happen to good people suddenly and for no reason. You can choose to accept that, or you can live in denial. I'm I am actually going to turn my squats off for this one. I'm sorry. I am having so much trouble. Oh my god, I'm out of shape. Holy crap. Okay, I apologize. Oh, big yawn. You see, I'm yawning. I'm trying to breathe. I'm... Oy, oy, oy. Thank you for that, Pats. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. I don't remember her voice at all. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika? Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. That's not how that works, Tabitha. Out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? What are you burying? Or Kanika's really going through it. Yeah, I've never been one for public displays. I think it's healthy, good for her. I'd be losing it if Miles were my brother. Have I ever told you that you scare me? I hope there weren't any customers in there. Out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? Tabitha pulls back, surprised by your question. What did I just say? Yeah, I'm happy. Whatever. Come on already, let's go. Oh, sorry, Tabby. Oh, shit. Who's tall, dark, and handsome here? Fucking hell. Bro, the stance? The coat? The hair? Shit. Hey, Cloud. You're here just in time for a smoke show to appear on screen. Look at this guy. I wonder who this stand user is. Okay. This is this guy. I think I'm just gonna have to give him like a normal voice. Yeah, but he's there every day, and I know he comes in to see you every now and then, so what was her god? I've forgotten all of their voices. I hardly think Mr. Tremaine not coming into the diner for one day is something to worry about. Well, if you say so. See you around, Sybil. You have a good one, dear. Oh, Tabitha. Long time no see. Feels like you never make it all the way down to Main Street. Okay. Hey, I'm sure it goes without saying, but I just want you to know that all of us over at the diner really feel for you. Anything you need, just let us know, okay? What? Oh, there's Miles. He's just been hanging out back there the whole time. So, hey, how you doing, Cloud? You got here just in time to hear me continuing to be dead because Spooky made me do squats. The stranger nods politely and then leaves without saying another word. Who the hell was that? Trying to stay awake? Did you, I shouldn't pry. I hope you can stay awake if you're trying. I hope, you know, coffee does it for you, or whatever you're waiting for works. Even it's hit hard, you can't go home yet. Oh, work. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get through it. I hope it ends quickly. Who the hell was that? She says. Don't you live here? I should be asking you who people are. Apparently they're from the diner. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Probably no important. Shrug. I'm gonna shrug. You shrug. Well, at least I'm not the only one confused by that interaction. Okay, good night, Tilly. Thanks for coming to hang out a bit. Yeah, I know the mood. Have a good rest. Good luck tomorrow. Took off yesterday because you were under the weather and thought you were better today. Yeah, no, I'm glad you came by. Thank you so much, Tilly. I hope we catch you another time. Well, at least I'm not the only one confused by that interaction. Talking to me with familiarity? I don't even know who that was. Anyway, it's not important. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Leanne Crum, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. There is some shit happening here. Okay. Tabitha didn't tell us what kind of tea she's buying. And now Tabitha and Sybil need to talk in private about the new blend? Is the new blend ready? Of course. If you'd like, Tabitha and I will just be a minute? Something is happening here. Oh. Cloud. For a brief moment there, I forgot that weed's illegal still in a lot of places. That didn't occur to me. Because weed's legal in Canada. Like, this wouldn't need to be some hush-hush thing, but I guess that makes sense for a little podunk town in, like, North Carolina, right? Huh. Okay, well, I thought it would be something, like, a lot stranger, but weed probably makes the most sense. It's illegal where you live, but that doesn't matter. Shh. Jeff Bezos is listening. Can I have some tea? I'm gonna say, can I have some tea? I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Can I have some tea? Oh, sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go and do that now. Never hurts to have fresh, hot water on hand. Can we get this over with first? Oh, ads already? Wow. Of course. Priorities. Oh, alright. Oh shit, I thought I'd get to say more. I guess not. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Try and listen in. Oh shit. You walk up to the door of the tea room to listen in. Subtle. I know it took a little longer than you'd hoped, but this was fairly short. Wait, should I do like a... Oh, how's this picking up? I know it took a little longer than you'd hoped, but this was fairly short notice. Sybil pauses, and a moment later, you hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. She and Tabitha resume their discussion, their voices hushed. You can only make out bits and pieces of what they're saying. Is there... Yes, make sure this is all... Not inside. Oh, come on. Outside then. Don't assume you know... I know what I'm... Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, dude. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Leanne Crom, aren't you? My name is Bo. How did I know this guy's name was Bo? When I saw him come up on screen, I almost said, hey, Bo. Whoa. I got powers. My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I'm sorry. Have they found his body yet? They seem to want to pin it on me. Folks don't seem to care that your dad is dead, do they? I could have saved him. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. So I could have saved him, I'm so sorry, is technically true, but my options were the old man or Gretchen. And I wasn't going to let Gretchen die, you know? So I'm gonna say I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now she's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. Now he's gone, so is she. Oh, ads are coming up soon. I'll finish this a little bit and then we'll take a quick break. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Okay, ads are going to start in like a second or so. I'm going to take a quick break and go get a little bit more water and feed my cats. I will be back momentarily, I promise you. See you soon. You see that? Hey, they are kind of spooky now. Oh, I'm not a fan of that at all. Is it dead? Oh. Oh. Goosebumps for real, though, actually. They're all herky-jerky. Please and thank you.
Who needs fixing?
Oh, I'm alive. All I had to do was ask nicely.
Let's take each case off.
I am full of holes.
Need be fucking turn that vehicle around, open up the NG on them.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
No ATT.
Okay.
Nope, there's one on ground when we left.
The ground. That's why I didn't heal him.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to die or not?
Yeah, go for it. Shouldn't
Yeah,
say
alright.
It's so nonchalant.
Let's,
It's prime, by the way, so you should.
I am back. I am back. Hello, everyone. We're just gonna wait out till the ad ends, I think. Hey, Dusty. A vast field of algae-covered bones lies scattered in shallow waters. Listen to my old clips where I appeared as a cat girl. It's very strange to see cat girl me again. Oh, where'd my water go? A vast field of algae-covered bones. And finally, the tarot. What was it again? It was
There's my water.
Independence and alone time. Schwamp. Alone.
It's me.
Right?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait it out. There's like 40 seconds of ads left, so we'll just wait.
Talking about this game is witchcraft. It's wizardry.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Everything is so
I,
well written and it works.
I
so
changed the
well with
timing on all of my
itself
hacking things to
that
get them
you
off
can't
the
help
screen
but
faster
have
because I was finding them a little
really
intrusive.
amazing little moments.
Watching clips
You
back
have to
and
try to have a bad time with this game. It's
they're
so
fine if
good.
used
I need
sort of
everyone to play.
individually, but I found people were using them sort of back to back to back, which is totally cool. It's totally fine that you have to get them used that much. But it like if they're being used back to back to back and they're long, then it kind of fills up and it gets a little annoying, you know. So I shortened the timing on all of those. Ads are done. Okay. There we go. Hello. Also, yes, before you can ask, I can have both of me on screen. What did you miss? Oh, it's okay, Dusty. That's totally fine. You can use them at your leisure. Hi, Cloud. No, I was just talking about my hacking thingies, like the little pop-ups on screen when you do a root access or a user access. I shortened them. They're much, much shorter now. They're like half the length. Because I found that if you were using them sort of individually, it was fine. But people were using them sort of back to back to back, which is also totally fine. But using them back to back to back and at the length they were at made it kind of intrusive. So I shortened them significantly. So they're less annoying now. Yeah, just a little bit of tweaking behind the scenes, that's all. The base functionality is still there. Okay, we're talking to Bo here. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. You should let the police handle it. Nope. All cops are bastards. They haven't found him yet. There's probably nothing left to find. I don't think you want to see him like that. Yeah, that one. That one got shortened too. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that have been stealing your chickens. Have you seen anything strange on the farm? I can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. He died on the northwest edge of town. Off the Asgana Trail. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prized pumpkin. She was a big lady too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Whoa, 57? Damn, Desty. Yeah, that's a lot. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet, what with everything else going on. I don't think you want to see him like that. What happened to the Len, Dance, and Pose redeems? Those are only there when I'm on that screen, because otherwise they kind of get wasted. Here, I'll show you real quick. We can show you real quickly. But now I can eat more pita. Pita bread. Hey, pita. God, I felt bad saying that. I am not happy with myself about that. A vast field of algae-covered bones lies scattered in shallow waters. I can work with that. So I was going to do cursed seafaring detail. 25. A vast field of algae-covered bones. And finally, the tarot. What was it again? It was independence and alone time. Alone time. Right? Right? That's what I've also got this button. Jump scare. There we go. That waited the full 10 seconds on that one. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of neat. I've actually got a lot of other scenes that I never get to use. Like, I have a just talking scene, but I never use it. Because this little thing I have set up here, where I can just move this off to the side and, you know, stand up, is a really good just talking scene. So I never use my actual just talking scene, you know? I over-engineered, which I guess is fine. Hydration, okay. Okay. Let's see. They haven't found. I don't think you want to see him like that. It's really bad. Over-engineer is fine if you had fun doing it. I did. I do quite enjoy it. I'm a farm boy. Blood don't bother me none. Bro, it wasn't just blood. I just want to find my daddy, even if he's like one of them horror movie monsters. He's still my daddy, and he shouldn't be out in them woods where any animal can take a piece of him. Yeah, just insane with my setup. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm glad people like it so much. I am quite proud of my setup. I don't know that I want to tell him about ditchlings, because he's just gonna write me off as like a quack or something. Although he seems like a good old, you know, like a feller, you know? Alright. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is gonna happen, and they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find them. Thank you, Dusty. Spooky once upon a time told me that they were proud of me. It's an important memory. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awful busy with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Oh, God, do I want to tell him? It'd almost be better to tell him where it happened so that he can beeline for it rather than not telling him, and then he's just gonna traipse around in the woods and possibly die, right? I'm gonna tell him. He died on the northwest edge of town, off the Asgana Trail. Yeah, right, Dusty? Absolutely. Thank you, Leanne Crom. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Alright, Bo. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gonna make myself breakfast, meet at library after and figure out plan? And then it buzzes again. Stella sends you back an image of an exhausted alien. Hey again, lol, if you want to come over for breakfast, would not hate it. And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Oh, hey again. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. Tabitha sure is taking her time in there. Oh boy. So fun with the bullying? I mean, I'm glad someone takes enjoyment out of it. All I get is bullied. Check in on Oscar. Who's Oscar? Oh yeah, the major decisions. Tuesday, woke up in cousin's guest room, met Dustin, the opossum that lives in my dresser, and made him a nest. Found a boot print, decided to stay home and clean, met Sybil and learned about the ditchlings, chased after Stella and a bunch of delinquents with Tabitha. Managed to escape the mine collapse without any injuries. Okay. I guess there's no way to check the people. Yeah, that's fine. God. I am legit gonna wait for Tabitha. When did my cat ears come back? Hey, cat ears. Dusty, you did that 6 minutes ago. Cat ears. Wait for cousin Tabitha. Your cousin will probably be back any second. It's best to just stay put. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Bo continues to shop. You doing okay, buddy? You and Kanika don't seem to get along, huh? How are your dailies doing? How are your dailies going? Yell into the tea room, hey, hurry up in there. Read something to seem busy. How are your dailies going? I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm 36 years old. I can still talk to the youth. Miles doesn't dignify your question with an answer. You doing okay, buddy? Miles glances up at you, eyes narrowed. What was his voice? He also had shithead disease, right? Don't talk to me like we know each other. You're just Kanika's weird friend. I don't even remember your name. I'm not gonna dignify... Wait, I'm weird. What did I do? I'm just gonna say okay. Okay. Miles returns to his phone. Fuck off, kid. Tabitha bursts out of the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off the instant I left you alone. It's 100% weed, yeah. And miss out on cousin bonding time? I'm too scared of you to do that. I'm not eager to leave your side after the past couple of nights. Family is important. I'm not just gonna ditch you. No one else in this town interests me. Why would I bother with them? Remain silent. This seems the most genuine. Family is important. I'm not just going to ditch you. That's a nice sentiment. We'll see if you can actually put it to practice by not doing anything weird or dangerous for the rest of the week. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where just anyone could walk up and start talking to me. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. Follow. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill just off Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just more convenient, you know? Wow! Like in this family, less and less. Mine, like coal barons and also landlords? We don't fuck with landlords here. Why can't we hang out someplace normal? Cool. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. That seems sinister. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's nice to have a place where nobody can bother me. It's a nice house too. Right? Like they got a doorway right into the mudroom here with a big window. There's a balcony overlooking the ledge. I'm guessing this would be like the... Oh, that might be a garage. Now come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Okay. Yeah, no, a house like that nowadays, that's gotta be $1.5 million at least, right? Single family home. Overlooking a cliff. Like that's $1.5 million to $2 million at least. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Bye, cat ears. Come on in. Don't worry, it's empty. Follow her. You follow your cousin into the model home. I'm worried about Dustin. And Dustin's mom. I want to check the greenhouse. We haven't rented this one out for years. I come here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? The cat ears are back. It never ends. I am cat mode. It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Should I? Here's a question for all of you. Do I not have a button for cat ears? I thought I did. I don't. You think I should make like a bit redeem where if you spend bits, you can just make me cat mode for the whole session kind of thing? It's like 100 bits. Like, not like nothing, you know? That might be funny. Anyway, make yourself comfortable and have a soda. Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. This place clearly gets cleaned regularly, but it doesn't feel like a real home. Yes? Okay, I'll think about it. Should train AI with my voice to read? No, Desty! No, that's bad. We don't like AI in this house. Gen AI. We don't like generative AI. That's a joke, of course, I know. Hey, I mean, I've got VODs on YouTube. Also, yes, YouTube. If, like... We'll talk about it later, okay? It feels like a set piece, like you've both wandered into a play, and if you were to look at the walls from another angle, you'd see them as the two-dimensional illusions they are. Talk about Tabitha, talk about family, talk about relationships, ask about the people in town, so that ghost hunt thing is still happening. Thanks for taking me out here. You probably have to get back to the mine soon, right? Don't you have somewhere to be? Remain silent. Talk about Tabitha. Oh. If you use AI lots, you become more stupid. Yeah. Right? It's... yeah. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Is the estate stifling to you? Is that why you come here? Tabitha sips her soda, her expression suddenly heavy. I guess the estate has a lot of history. This place is so new by comparison. It's like the estate is full of ghosts pressing down on me all the time, pressuring me to do what they want. When I'm here, I can imagine a life where I don't have to think about the 200 years of history resting on my shoulders. I can imagine just living as a bank teller or something, having a simple life. Tabitha, you can smile! Yo! Well, wait, why am I telling you this? Stop asking all these deep questions. It's not like you care anyway. Hug Tabitha. That might be a bit too much. This is mean. Stop acting like you... I care. I care, Tabitha. You shouldn't. You don't even know me. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Nope. It's sleepy time tea. You don't want to drink it in the middle of the day. It's not sleepy time tea. It's... Whoa, Cloud! Whoa! There we go. Jesus. Alright, well, you know what? There. Get stepped on, Cloud. What do you think of this? You asked for this. This is what you asked for. I don't want to join that. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Do you actually like running the mines? Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. I mean, you've been to other places. I've seen that blowing rock mug in the kitchen. You don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here. This one. I mean, you've visited other places, right? I've seen that blowing rock mug in the kitchen. My what? Oh, that must be one of Janie's. She was always saying we didn't have enough cups. There are 3 cups. That's plenty. One for me, one for Pearl Ann, and one for the occasional guest. But Janie said her husband has a ton of dumb little souvenirs from his travels. Not that I asked. She just tells me stuff about her family. Anyways, she said they have mugs to spare, as if I needed her charity. I guess she must have snuck a few in under my nose. I'll have to remember to toss it when I get back. Damn, Tabitha. Anyways, to answer your question, no, I don't travel. Too much to do. Sure, I'd like to see the Outer Banks one day, but I'm the head of the company. It's not like anyone can cover for me. Maybe when I retire, if that ever happens. Fucking mood, am I right? Pearl Ann was a monster. Damn. You live in a massive mansion, but only have 3 cups? I don't like any of these. I don't like this one. Maybe when this week is over, we can go to the beach together. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, maybe. I think I'd like that. Do you actually like running the mines? Oh, she's smiling! Do you actually like running the mines? Of course not, but that doesn't really matter. I've had years of Pearl Ann drilling that into my head. I can't trust anyone else to do my job, and if I don't do it, this entire town falls to ruin. It's my burden to bear. Though I'd be lying if I said I haven't thought about running off. Wow. What would you want to do if you weren't here? I'm sorry you never got a chance to live your own life. You could always just give the mines to me, like a trading places sort of thing. What if I moved here after everything's said and done? Who cares if the town falls to ruin? Why is that your responsibility? You should just leave. Things are bad everywhere. What would you want to do if you weren't here? Honestly, I wasn't joking when I said I could imagine living as a bank teller. My entire life has been defined by obligations. I'd like nothing more than to go somewhere, do a task, and go home. Not that it matters. I am here and my life is defined by those obligations. Dreaming about some other life only makes the ones I have more difficult. Oh, I'm sorry, Tabby. One of these two. This one. What kind of things did Pearl Ann tell you about me and my mom? What do you really think of me? You're kind of an asshole. Are we really? You're a better person than you let on. You're a better person than you let on. ... I am not a good person, Leanne Crom. Oh shit. Oh, that shut it down, eh? That was it. That's all I got. Damn. Talk about family. Can you tell me about any other family members? What was your dad like? What was Pearl Ann like? What was Pearl Ann like? Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mom's twin sister. Fraternal. They didn't look alike. Same with their personalities, night and day from what I've heard. Pearl Ann was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? Did you two get along? No, that woman was a monster. Oh, I guess I could have said that earlier. How did she die? Sleep apnea. What a way to go. Leave it at that. What was your dad like? This is a minefield, but I'm gonna step on that mine. What was your dad like? Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out any paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet Fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. Wow. Does no one in this town have two parents? Another member for the Deadbeat Dads Club. Sorry, that must have been really hard for you. Sounds like he was a real loser. Sorry, that must have been really hard for you. I don't really think about it. If he didn't want anything to do with me, his loss. Can you tell me about any other family members? Wow, did Vivian really tell you nothing about us? Or her upbringing? Fine, I'll give you the brief history since she never bothered. Pearl Ann and Vivian were raised by their grandmother because our grandmother died in childbirth. Oh shit. Our great-grandmother, Grandma Eddie, ran the mine before Pearl Ann, then Pearl Ann took over. And now here I am, following in their footsteps. What was Grandma Eddie like? Did you know her? Tabitha is quiet for a moment, her eyes distant. Kind of scary. Bye, cat ears. Her voice is quiet. She takes another sip of her cream soda. A matriarchal mining company seems unusual. What was it you said the other day? Hashtag girl boss. Smirk. The past couple generations were all women. That's just how the cards fell. And they're back. Y'all. And we'd never let some stranger jeopardize the company. It stays in the bloodline. Remain silent. Ask about the people in town so that ghost hunt thing is still happening. Ask about the people in town. I know I've already asked, but now that we're hanging out, can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella? You want me to try and get you in with Kanika? What do you think of Oscar? Are you sure you don't want to talk about Wayne? Do you know Sybil? Why'd you hire Janny? The police are on my ass. This one. I know I've already asked, but can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella now that we're hanging out? Alright, fine. We were close in high school. Really, really close. Yeah, we figured. We'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips, and... Anyway, Pearl Ann didn't like her. I'd always have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When you graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes at the mine. Pearl Ann made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and try to move on. Damn. I'm into her, is that cool? I am definitely not into her. You should hang out with her again. She'd probably better off without you. You're probably better off without her. Interesting. Why ban her from your property, though? You're acting like Pearl Ann ended it all, but Stella hasn't stopped trying to be there for you. I don't know. Pearl Ann made me do it, and she's not even in the ground yet. I haven't had time to figure out how I feel. Oh, shit. Are you sure you don't want to talk about Wayne? Yeah, sorry, it's a sore spot for me. Tabitha, the man is stalking me. Oh, see, this is interesting. Boundaries respected. Oh, that's tough. Oh, writers, you've put me in a rough spot here. Because I want to respect her boundaries, but at the same time, bro is stalking me. Figured out on my own. Boundaries respected. Thanks. Do you know Sybil well? Everyone in town knows her. She's the plug. Everyone knows her. Everyone knows Sybil. Sweet old lady who sells weed. Of course we know her. It's a town with a population of like 20. But I don't know if anyone actually knows her well. Why'd you hire Janie? Pearl Ann hired Janie. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. Wow. What do you think of Oscar? I think he's doing a bad job raising his kid. Take last night, for instance. She has way too much freedom. But what do you expect from someone who had a surprise baby at 19, Tabitha? Come on. You can't be shitty like that. Plus, I have my own library. Not that I have time to read anymore. The police are really on my ass. I'm not gonna ask about Kanika. Let's get back out of here. So that ghost hunt thing is still happening. Huh, really? Stella will be there. Or, that was her, sorry. Stella will be there. With a smile! Tabby. But so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again. But yeah, okay, count me in. You want me to try and get you in with Kanika? Please. If she's anything like me, that would only make her hate me more. I have dignity, Leanne Crom. Okay, sorry. Thanks for taking me out here, actually. Like, genuinely. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Meet y'all there in half an hour. I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird foggy morning. Meh. What's the sound this makes? Meh. Wild that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Yeah, gotta meet the mayor and tell him there's a curse on the town. Just Kanika and Stella making plans for Mayor Jimmy Day. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? Just folks making plans. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Oh, what a ridiculous event. You know he's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on that little detail? That means I have another character to voice. I have another animal to talk to. Hey, Seka. You can't have my USB cables because I don't have any. I am totally wirelessly charged and wirelessly handled. We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor town since then. NFC bot, yeah, that's right. To be clear, everyone, that's not NFT, that's NFC. Oh, hey, Doc. Yeah, dog mayor. They got a dog for a mayor, Mayor Jimmy, apparently. See? He's a dog. Mayor Jimmy's a dog. Tabitha takes another sip of her soda, smirking. Everyone knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. Still, sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even I can admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. Mayor Jimmy could raise my taxes. And if Stella's gonna be there. Oh, Tabby, you are down bad for Stella, girl. Just let yourself enjoy that, come on. Yeah, count me in. We can finish our sodas and head over. I got a thing. Spend some quality time with Tabitha. How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, Tabitha. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, it's Becca's mom. Becca's a Karen 100%. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see a furious woman making a beeline for you and Tabitha, Becca slinking behind her. This must be her mother. Len is accessing all info on the interwebs. Only 424 kilobits? Damn. I gotta, how many baud is that? I need to put I keep forgetting to put the dial-up sound on my soundboard. You know the one. You know the one. I gotta put that on my soundboard. I don't know why I don't have that. Okay, we're about to meet Becca and Becca's mom. Tabitha, someone's coming. What? Oh, here we go. Okay, so Becca's mom is a Karen through and through. Excuse me, Miss Scarlet. Can I help you? Becca stares at you from a distance as the furious woman tears into Tabitha. What the hell do you think you're doing down here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? A mine collapse almost killed my poor, sweet, innocent child, and you thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? Oh no! That was her dad? Oh, rough. Oh. We've gotten used to a new lifestyle. You can't just take that away from us for something that was your fault. Don't think I won't be pressing charges. And let me speak to your manager. Mom, please, you're embarrassing me. Shut up, Becca. Mommy is advocating for you. Jesus Christ. You're complaining about your husband being demoted? I almost died trying to help your daughter. Mrs. Karen, please. You're lucky your daughter didn't get herself killed last night. Just ignore her. She has a point. Yeah, right? I'm not gonna say this because that's a fight waiting to happen. Your husband told your daughter it was safe to go into that mine. Of course he was demoted. Is that true? Do we know if that's true? I don't know if that's the case. I almost died trying to help your daughter. You're lucky your daughter didn't get herself killed last night. Just ignore her. Definitely not this one. This one. You're lucky your daughter didn't get herself killed last night. The way I hear it, everything was fine until you showed up. So unless you want me to sue you as well, I'd keep your mouth shut. Oh, this bitch. This bitch is getting the angry face. Oh. What legal grounds do you think you even have? Yeah, Becca was trespassing on private property. This is an open and shut case. There are signs. The place is boarded up. I did my legal duty and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me. Mom, can we just go, please? If I were you, I'd listen to your brat, Tabitha. You haven't heard the last from us. You'll see. Fuck off. The woman storms off just as quickly as she'd stormed in, Becca following at a distance. God damn it, she's right. Can't just hang out around town the day after something like that. It doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I've got to get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. No, Tabitha, you gotta be nicer to yourself. Tabitha sighs, straightening up. Her scowl returns. Keep an eye on Stella for me until tonight. She is a loose cannon, and I want eyes on her before she causes any other trouble this week, okay? Okay. Your cousin turns and heads back to her car, leaving you alone on Main Street. Go to the library. It's the reading adventure! Huh, there's more people in this town. You enter the library alone. Oh, 1 second. I need some water. You enter the library alone. It's busier than usual, and a small crowd has formed in a corner of the main foyer. Gretchen! Hey, Leanne Crom. Surprised to see you here, Leanne Crom. I half expected you to have skipped town. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Leanne Crom to the mayor for like the entire time I've known them. It'll be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? Wow! What a handsome pup! He's dog. What? You got security and all. Look at the pictures! Oh, the little ties. Gretchen! Gretchen's only got eyes for Mayor Jimmy. Yep, he's a dog. And judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, Tabitha wasn't pulling your leg. Every mayor of Scarlet Hollow in living memory has also been a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. Oh, that's right. What does Mayor Jimmy sound like? It's gotta be like authoritative, right? What's it gotta be? Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. That's the lowest I can make my voice, by the way. I have a very high register. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. He's a dog. I knew he'd be a dog. Shake his paw. Cloud, time to throw hands? How about shake hands? You take his little paw in your hand, but the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches allowed. Oh. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interests at heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. A little rough? Hey, aren't you Deputy... Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious happening in this town. We need your help. Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. Yeah, rude. He's the rudest security guard. The mayor scoffed. Off duty. The services you render for me are more important than your police work. You still haven't found Duke's body. What are you even doing here? Like I said, I'm off duty, and I don't make a habit of discussing official police business with out-of-towners. And especially not with suspicious out-of-towners. Now, let's hear this stranger out. Tourism is a part of this town's lifeblood after all. I'm not going to be rude and point out that he's a dog. He knows he's a dog, so... Gretchen! I don't think Gretchen likes Mayor Jimmy. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. Everyone's staring at me. Murmurs stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the danger to the mayor. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. Ambi! Hey, Ambi! I am drinking. I am posture checking. Nothing cracked, so I'm alright for now. In a stretch, I'll try and get a free yawn for you. There you go. One free yawn just for you. Oh, I think, yeah. Hey, Ambi, how you doing? Hey, pets. Thank you for the head pats, Yuri. Yuri, Jesus Christ. I was just thinking about Yuri and how I haven't seen Yuri in a minute. Thank you for the head pats, Ambi. Sorry for getting your name wrong. What do you expect me to on this tourist season in Scarlet Hollow? I can't turn away the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disasters coming out of Scarlet Hollow, do you understand? You care about tourists? Wait, how do you know what's going on? So you know there are monsters laying eggs in the local animals and you're just going to let it happen? You're very well spoken. I can see how you got elected. People are watching. Don't be too suspicious. I don't care about being suspicious. Wait, how do you know what's going on? I'm not going to ask how he knows what's going on. He's got little birds. He probably has literal little birds. So you know there are monsters laying eggs in the local animals and you're going to just let it happen? Oh, people are so concerned now. Keen-eyed, the murmurs behind you intensify as you continue your conversation with the mayor. Laying eggs, don't be ridiculous. I'm sure that whatever is causing these disappearances is just a bear or a mountain lion. We've all smelled them up in those hills. They'll move on soon enough. This is a southern town. Plenty of people are armed around these parts. They'll take care of the problem before it gets out of hand. Go buy mountain lion insurance. You're doing well? That's good. I am also doing pretty okay. I had a power outage like 2 hours or like an hour before I was going to start the stream, and then the power came back 2 minutes before my start time, so we got lucky. I almost had to cancel. And in the meantime, it's best not to cause a panic. I'm a pillar of this community. It's my job to project strength to my constituents. Gretchen, I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you putting on a show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you. When are you finally gonna do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps never would have let those things prowl the woods for so long. And yet you sit back waiting for the humans to notice and letting more innocent dogs suffer. Where's Ozza? Ozza's missing primo Gretchen time. Yeah, I'll clip it for him. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard of a poor Duke? Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair of me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs. She's got a point, Mr. Mayor. I guess every politician is corrupt and cowardly, even the actual dogs. Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor. Wow, Gretchen is barking a lot. I think she doesn't like the mayor. She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor. People are still staring at me. She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor. You're damn right I do. I know, Ozza streaming means that he's missing out on Gretchen time. I'm gonna pop onto a stream like for just a second and tell him that. Where's this thing? Ozza, I'm sorry you're missing Gretchen time. Oh my god. Ozza got rated, like hella rated. Damn. Fuck it up, Ozza. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that because he got rated and I don't want to take away the joy. You're damn right I do. Scraps would have been out in these woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Whoa! Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Hey, whoa, Gretchen. Calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now is a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Alright. Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well! You dog! Kanika is quick to follow. Follow them. Bye, Mayor Jimmy! It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Oh, it's the priest. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? Can you also speak to animals? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Leanne Crom. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. I doubt she's in a better place. Let's see. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Pearl ends in hell. I don't believe in afterlife. Oh, thank God. I've been hoping to find a priest. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Janie mentioned you. Talk to animals. Gretchen says she didn't vote for the mayor. Talk to animals. The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. I should go. It was nice meeting you. Don't talk to me. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling. Fuck, that's tempting. That's really funny. Oh my god. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling is really funny though. No, because I want to talk about the animals. You know what? There's other ways to make someone uncomfortable and leave. Gretchen says she didn't vote for the mayor. The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. The pastor goes quiet for a second, his face suddenly white as a sheet. The smile fades from his face as he stares at you intently, studying your expression. You too? Oh! Yo! Oh shit! He actually can also speak to animals! He glances to either side before continuing. I thought I was the only one. Please, come visit me at the church soon. Seems like we might have a lot to talk about. Whoa! He hurries off, suddenly quiet and serious. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Go after them. Oh shit! Whoa, Oscar? Oh, Oz's definitely missing some stuff for yeah. I feel like this guy is kind of Oz's type. You find them already talking to Oscar deeper into the library. Are you sure we can't just get it over with while the sun is up? I don't know if I can handle getting scared shitless in the dark 2 nights in a row. Hey, yo. Oh god, what was this guy's voice? I gave him a nerdy voice, right? I think I get him in... that got auto-modded? I can't believe that got auto-modded. Okay, well, it is now a permitted term in my channel, so... I gave him a nerdy voice, right? I wish we could, especially since I'm not particularly excited about going back in there after dark either, but I'm pretty sure it only comes out when the sun goes down. To ladybugs only. Hey, I mean... Yeah, there's no way I'm going in until that spirit is at full power. Stella's never played Phasmophobia, clearly. I want to be sure we get the best evidence possible. This could be my one shot to get real proof of ghosts. I'm not going to waste it just because I'm impatient. Y'all are going to be the death of me. I just hope it's possible to get rid of this thing. This is a pretty serious ghost infestation? Is that what you'd call something like this? Haunting. Ah, yeah. I believe it's called a haunting. But ghost infestation also sounds good. I suppose we're the ghost hunters, so we can call it whatever we want. Anyways, I'll be bringing all the ghost hunting supplies anyone could ever need. Cat ears are back. So we should be set on preparations. The only thing y'all need to bring is an open mind. Because I use my VTubers so much more than my PNG tuber. Okay, ears up. There's the mech sound. And then a delay. Oh, I put like a half-second delay on there. Maybe if I put this up here and then add a delay of like, I don't know, 500 milliseconds. Let's see what happens. And then that runs, and then that hides the sound. That's fine. And then same over here. So this one, delay for a little bit, and that should maybe be good. Let's find out. I'm changing things live. Anyways, you bring an open mind. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. We have the power of friendship on our side. I still don't think ghosts are real. I'm starting to get gold feet about this ghost hunt. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Well, if we're not doing the hunt now, I guess we should head over to Reese's? Reese's peanut butter cups? I would murder a man for a Reese's cup right now. Ooh. I want a Reese's cup. Oh yeah, Leanne Crumb. We made dinner plans with our pal Reese yesterday. I'm sure his mom will be totally fine with an extra guest. Will she? Absolutely, and maybe we can even get him to come ghost hunting with us. Tabitha did ask you to keep an eye on Stella. Dinner is an easy way to do that. I'm gonna get back to it. See y'all tonight. Bye, Oscar. Time to go. Oh, talk to animals. Explore. So about the mayor. He's corrupt. That dog cares more about tourist money than protecting the town. I like the cut of his jib. It's good to see someone willing to keep things orderly during a time of crisis. I'm not sure we can count on his support. You should vote for Scraps next election. That's who Gretchen supports. Wait, how do you know about Scraps? Can you actually talk to animals? ... I've always liked Scraps. Gretchen's got good taste. I want them both to know that I actually literally can talk to animals. I think that would be funny. I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I am gonna let them in on this shit. Or should I let them in on the fact that he can also talk to animals? Oh, we're going by our guts here. His vibes were bad. Everyone should be nicer to him. He seems like a good man. That's not my secret to tell. Everyone should be nicer to him. He seems like a good man. Sometimes you've got to trust your gut. That man was grinning through all of my dad's funeral. He's not normal. And I don't mean that in a stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. That's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way. Now that I think about it, he must be pretty lonely. He can look for friends somewhere else. Oh, before I forget, I invited Tabitha to come ghost hunting. You invited her? Even after last night? Of course you did. I mean, if anything, I thought she was actually pretty helpful. I mean, I guess. Good call, Leanne Crom. I can't wait to hang out with her more. Aww, Stella. Anika sighs. Alright, it happened. Let's not get into it. If we're lucky, she'll be too busy at the mines to even show. Don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, she will show, and the two of you will finally get along. Head to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Whoa. That's a spooky looking house. Anything in the distance staring at me? Anyone in the bush staring at me? Anyone in the trees or the mountains? No? You find yourself in front of what must be Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. Wait, Stella, before we go in there, you told Leanne Crom about Reese's situation, right? What? His art? Oh, the illness thing! No, we've been a little busy for small talk. You know, with all the scary events going on. God, this has been such a long week already. Well, like Stella said, Reese has an illness, and Dr. Kelly is really serious about it, so please don't make her mad or she'll yell at us. Hey, bro? The door swings open. Hey. Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. What's his voice? You must be Leanne Crom, right? Nope, not doing that one. I can already feel my voice starting to hurt. This guy's gonna speak like a normal person. You must be Leanne Crom, right? Stella told me you were coming. My goodness gracious. There's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? Hey, Dr. Kelly. I knew you'd show up early, Stella. And you brought another guest. And the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But... Oh no, Gretchen! It's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chewed dog jerky stashed away. The gall! The gumption! This is a violation of my rights! But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. You keep her safe from that monster land, Grommy here! You don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella! Dr. Kelly quietly eyes you while the three of you wait. I'm not saying that. Ooh, no way. Hi, Dr. Kelly. Hi, Dr. Kelly. Justice for Gretchen. Just come in, let's get this over with. Alright. We've got ads coming up right now. So we're going to pause for a moment because I need more water. Because this game is rough on my throat. I might go get like a lozenge or something. I will be right back. I will see you all soon. Don't go anywhere. Gibbity Riz, says Oliver all of a sudden. Let's mog this goon cuck. It's not super, it's not inaccurate.
I would prefer if you didn't, because we're about to go try and commandeer it.
Why am I zoomed in so fucking far?
Because there's people in front of you. Scroll wheel.
What? All right, well.
Talk, this is lead.
Saving that one. I'm all right. I'm sort of all right.
Confirmed mines?
Rubber banding like crazy. Let's go.
The entire checkpoint's kind of ridden with improvised explosives.
Copy. Would it be better to go around, or can you defuse them?
I can defuse them. It's going to take time, though, because there's about 3 or 4 of them. We can just go around and avoid it altogether, though.
We'll go.
Or not.
Our answered. Yeah. We've got our answer.
Rip.
She's not savable. 13 large avulsions per limb.
How many?
Per
13
limb.
large avulsions per limb.
Just savable. Start back.
Oh, this is happy though. This one is happy to see all of this. Pain and suffering, I guess because it can't really conceptualize it, right? Like it just doesn't get it. There's a whole lot of butt on my screen. Sorry, I didn't do that on purpose.
South and west, of course.
Yes, I fucking knew it.
Dr. Octagonopus, blarg! Alright, let's hang out here for a little bit while the ads run. How is everyone? How are y'all doing? I hope everyone's having a good Thursday so far. I know I am. Ah.
Good job!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been an okay Thursday so far, except for the power out. Why is almost Friday make the time go slower? Trying to find the first in channel points rewards, but now there's new stuff. Oh, yeah. It's oh, those are all gone also now too. So first, second, third, once they get used, they go away. And then if I'm on the other page, I get some other redeems that only exist when I'm on that page. It's just like a fun little distraction for people who are stuck in ads. But yeah, once the first, second, and third is gone, they're gone until next stream. But I got other fun redeems, right? I got just saying hi. I We got honk. Honk, which doesn't have a timer on it. You can just do that one over and over. I guess I put like a 10-second timer on it. Or a 5-second timer, whatever. Oh, the ads are done. Hey everyone. Yeah, no, you did. You did. It's over here. If I I expect that from Kessel.
The contacts at the top of the volcano are actually from the radio tower on the south of the crater.
Oh god!
That's the farm.
No! Oh, reloading!
Stand by.
Fuck reloading.
A firm. There's Garrison and
What
Walton
the
touched
hell?
Really violent.
Fox try it. Go in and just retract your move. Shit, Two's Manix has finally made it on the ground.
Okay, continue doing these services.
Now there's two of me here. Wow, two of me. Oh, hey, congrats, Umbrella. Well done. I am proud of you. And actually, talking about TRPGs, I run a game on Sundays for a bunch of people from the Ghostfish Discord. It's a Wild Sea. I run a Wild Sea game, which is great. One of my top 5 favorite games. Wild Sea is a fantastic RPG. I started reading another one the other day that just came out, and I am so goddamn hyped on it. I want to run it so badly. It's called Infinite Revolution, and it is an indie game that takes as inspiration things like Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann and Gunbuster and Diebuster and like Magical Girl Utena and like big shonen action, big anime moments, and you basically play a person whose heart has been replaced with a star, and you use the power of that star to defeat aliens. And it's so cool. It's got so much style, and it's surprisingly crunchy. Like, I'm reading through it, and it's surprisingly crunchy. The possibilities for character creation are remarkably deep. I didn't expect that from it. I expected it to be a lot more of a loose, like, narrative freeform kind of thing, and it's kind of not. It's got crunch there. So I'm so excited to play it. God, I want to play it so badly. I'm actually thinking about doing a Friday game in addition to my Sunday game. I just don't know if I have the spoons for that many things, you know? So we're still thinking about it. Still thinking about it, but very, very exciting. Exciting stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this nonsense. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. Oop. Bye, Gretchen. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. Why is there a picture of a man grasping his face in horror next to a horse skull, and they're behind the cabinets? That's very strange. They have a magic bullet, though. Getting your smoothies on? Scary, intimidating horse. Yeah, like the Mary... What is it? Mary Llywyd? The Welsh horse. The Welsh Christmas horse. You know the one. No, it's like Mary... I think it's that. The double L sound is a sh sound, and a Y is a oo sound. Is the W a V sound? No, not in Welsh. I need a Welsh person here to help me out. Where are my Welsh fellows at? Well, that's fine, whatever. Nope, not that. This. Nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So, can I lend you a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. How can I lend you a hand? My bad. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. It's pronounced... It's pronounced lewd. Then we can have a quick dinner, and you can leave my house and go on about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. Oh, that must be his art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. Azza! Azza! Azza. Hello, Azza. How are you doing? How are you doing, Azza? Thank you for the raid. Azza's here. Hurry, go back to Gretchen. I know, Azza. I dropped... there was like... Jeff clip. There was major Gretchen action happening, and you missed it, and I felt bad about it. I went to your channel to tell you that there was Gretchen stuff happening, but you were busy being a super successful streamer. Azza. You should have seen the number of your viewers, Milad. Like, I didn't point it out, obviously, when you were streaming, but, like, well done, for real. That's some shit. You're doing awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you're still awake and you want to stick around, Gretchen's currently locked in the van. So hopefully we get to her before the monster gets to her. Yeah. How was your silent hilling? How was your silencing of those hills? Are they silent now? Did you find your daughter yet? And or wife? Maybe not and or. That's a fucking weird thing I just said. Yeah, hi. Hi Raiders, it's me, Len. I am also a member of the Ghostfish group. If you don't know who that is, that's someone that Azza is a member of. Ghostfish. I know it looks... it's Len. It's Len. I know it looks like an I, it's not, it's two L's. I like to play TRPGs and TTRPG adjacent things, and apparently recently, visual novels. This is all I've been playing lately is visual novels and narrating them, so if you like bad voice acting, stick around, because we're playing some Scarlet Hollow right now. Playing Scarlet Hollow, screaming, shitting, crawling up the walls. Jesus Christ, Azza. Well, we're here now, so let's not keep you up any later than you have to be, yeah? Let's have some fun with this one. You won't even know we're here. Oh. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Also, Azza, if you do have to run, like, be my guest. Whoa, buddy. Hey, guy? Are we good? I could not sleep with this in the same room as me. I couldn't sleep with this in the same house as me. What the fuck? This is the basement of a tortured artist. I would like to make a sandwich. Go make your sandwich. We'll still be here when you come back. I promise. We got another 45 minutes or so of stream to go. This is the basement of a tortured artist. Discarded canvases line its edge. Oh, Jesus Christ. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much. Let's see. Your art. That was the first thing that jumped out at me, so... God almighty, there's a lot of options. Your mom looks out for you. Kanika's right, your mom's scary. So Stella, whoops. Stella told you about everything that's happened. Your whole situation's gotta be rough. Sorry, what are you sick with? Your art. Quite a movie collection. 3 go way back. Need anyone to pose for your paintings this week. Wanna come ghost hunting with us tonight? Dinner's gotta be ready by now, right? Your art. There sure is a lot of it. It's exquisite, it's grotesque, it's so emo. There sure is a lot of it. Yeah, it's kind of a compulsion. Being stuck down here all the time can be pretty frustrating. My emotions have nowhere to go, so they just writhe and grow inside of me and pick me apart from within. But when it gets bad, I can just pick up a paintbrush and let them flow out of me and onto a canvas. Like I can trap them somewhere outside of myself, at least for a little while. But they come back over and over again, so I keep painting. You know, you could gain a real following if you ever posted these online. Just saying. Nah, I think I'm okay sticking to sparsely populated late-night live streams. That's all the social media I can handle. I don't know how you do it, Stella, having to exist in front of all those people all the time. Knowing some version of you lives in their heads, knowing they expect something out of you that you might not be able to give them. Okay, but if the only time you ever put your art on display is a live stream during ghoul hours, when am I going to be able to see what you've been working on? Tell you what, when I die, I'll leave you my paintings. Then you can see them all. Hide so Ozza thinks no one is here. Okay. I'm hiding. Are we ready? Y'all hiding? And maybe they'll be worth millions since I'll be dead. I'll be able to rest easy knowing someone had retroactively given my life value. Well done. Your mom is scary, your mom looks out for you. Has Stella told you everything about what's happened in the past couple of days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? Doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that. I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to... There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? You know anything about this Wayne guy who's been following me? Who? That sick weirdo who keeps coming to the general store? He's been following you, Leanne Crom. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he's going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yep, they've been coming up to my window at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. That's them, all right. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Oh, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. They aren't. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Yeah, no, 100%. Here's a question. Bro is sick. Bro lives in the basement of a house in a town that has mines, naturally occurring mines, and in which exist maybe ghosts and goblins? Like, there's ghoulies in them mines, you know? What if there's like... What if behind one of these walls, there's just another one of those things? Yeah, it's the mole people. What if near his... Like, even just behind a wall, what if there's another one of those things, like the circle, the emblem, right? And he's just, like, getting, like, radiation from it, or whatever, you know? Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. Well, situation's gotta be rough, sorry. God, would it be rude to ask what he's got? I'm curious. I'm doing it. What are you sick with? Damn it. Jesus, Leanne Crom, coming right in with that one, huh? We don't have to talk about your illness, Reese. It's okay. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is gonna be. Haha, you're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. It's not a weird question to ask. I mean, I guess it's not very tactful, you know? But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese, I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. Well, make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Aza, Twitch. Twitch mobile. Mobile. Surely there must be something the doctors can do for you. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We've just got to make the best of that. But what's your diagnosis, though? Oh, none of those are good. None of these are good. Why are there so many fingers? Because he likes drawing weird shit. I don't know, look at the art in this room. Bro is 150% living right next to a spooky crest in the basement. There's some shit in this basement and it's fucking with his health. That's what's happening. I guarantee it. This one. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K-12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along so much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school careers. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I'd rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here. Though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. If you need someone to pose for your paintings this week. That's so kind of you to offer. If you're okay with hanging out at weird hours, I'd love for you to come by and sit for me. I need to come back to this guy because I can guarantee that there's some shit happening in his basement, like 100%. So the people I definitely need to visit, I need to visit him. I need to visit the pastor, 100%. And I need more time with Gretchen because Gretchen's got a good head on her shoulders. Her tiny little shoulders. Quite a movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Have you heard of Shino-Chi, Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Damn, I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we'd ghost bust his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. And I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. Take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Leanne Crom. You don't know that. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. Cool. I don't want to say this. This one, maybe. Yeah, this one. Your mom really looks out for you. That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. Can Gretchen come? I guess so. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. Flirt? Oh! I can flirt with the skinny man. Is that the first time I've seen the flirt option? That's interesting. Think you know you need her, but there's plenty of people out there who'd love to dote on you. Interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna, but that's kind of cool. I get that, she's just worried about you. Mr. Timothy Cumberpatch. Go back to the hunk? Yeah, Oscar was hanging out in the library with his shirt off earlier. He had a tank top on, and bro had a whole lot of hair on him and a really good beard. And then earlier, yeah, earlier in the general store, there was a very tall dude with he was JoJo posing almost. He was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. I guess Kanika has a point. She's a little controlling. She's kind of hot. And hit on your mom. Hey, your mom's kind of hot. Hey, Reese, your mom's kind of hot. I'm gonna say I get that. She's just worried about you. Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong and she's never forgotten it and will hold it against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have a good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. Did I read this wrong? No. A lot of respect for people like that. Really? She really said that? Whoa, then I can't imagine how mean she must be to the people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up. What about me? Does she say things about me? Do you want to know? Well, when you say it like that, no. I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends. Should I invite him? Dude can't leave. That would just be mean to do. I'm just gonna remain silent. Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. All right. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. You know what? I'm allergic to soap and can't wash my hands. Just, I love that a lot of the options in this game are be a shit disturber. You know? Yes, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't behind the cabinet, it was just a door. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. So it wasn't in the basement, it's literally just his house that's killing him. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Look at the scroll bar on this. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well, there's something compelling about this door. I need to see what's behind this door. Nothing. Return to the door, just barrel past her. There's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. Are you hiding something, Dr. Kelly? She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Dr. Kelly, are you hiding something? Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative. And Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know I... No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid. Jesus Christ. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. About Reese, small talk, the danger. Oh, small talk. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? You're a doctor. Have you ever seen a dead body? I have. Dr. Kelly, have you ever seen a dead body? How well do you know Tabitha? Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. It reminded me of what it used to be like when these two would come over. Hungry teenagers eating me out of house and home. There's a little bit of happiness there. Right? I love that so many of the options are like, just be a shit. It's so funny. Whoops. I should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Neither of these two. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. There's suddenly a wistful look in her eye, like she's glimpsing back to some brighter time in her life. Kanika softens too, her shoulders lowering from their defensive place by her ears. And they always had those little projects, videos or crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was that had captured their imaginations that week. The glimmer of joy at the corner of her eyes fades. Her glower returns in its place. So, like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh god, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think the dog could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media, and very sad about that squirrel. That's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? You seemed awfully guarded about me checking out that door. Just going straight for the jugular. Because it's closed. Doctors don't usually just let people wander around their clinics. Of course, Dr. Kelly would never. I'm sure Leanne Crom is just joking. Right, Leanne Crom? You know, I can't say I ever felt drawn to the place before, but the secrecy is starting to make it feel awfully compelling. Stella, don't you think of getting any ideas from Leanne Crom. No one is playing hide and seek in my private offices. Not today, not ever. Leanne Crom, she doesn't need any more bad influences. Yeah, but what if it's haunted? This place was built out of an old Civil War hospital, right? It was a TB clinic too. Oh my god, the plot thickens. Is this a big Civil War like graveyard haunting? Is that what's going on? Double haunted. I can't believe I never went ghost hunting here. Are you sure you don't want us to check it out? We'll have a whole bunch of extra experience after tonight. It's not haunted. Now drop it. Dr. Kelly's eyes briefly, nervously glanced towards her son before fitting back to a position of annoyance. What? What was that? You can't help but feel like what you saw went beyond compassionate worry to be genuine fear. Whoa. How well do you know Tabitha? Not very. I'd know her a lot better if your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors. I can count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. No wonder everyone but that old Edwardine died so young. Hopefully your mother was better about taking you to doctor's visits. Sus indeed, Aza. Here, I got a sound for that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play, and it's much better to catch those things early. Okay, I'm not saying this one. Amogos. I'm not doing this one either. She doesn't want to talk about Reese. What exactly does it must break your heart having to isolate your son? Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see more people more often? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. That's not so bad. Let's do that one. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. I'm eating my words. I'm sorry. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. Why do you call your own mom Doc? I am not doing any of the others. The danger. Duke's body, hairless creatures, suffering from hallucinations, sick animals, strange illnesses. Do you know Sam Wayne? Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne. Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Aza. I don't think I've ever gotten heartburn from cheese before. Are you okay? How friggin' fast were you eating that cheese? Were you just grating it directly into your mouth? Damn, boy. Slow down. Hey, Clem. How do I do? Okay. How are you today, Clemenade? Clemenstein? Clem? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one, Clem. Someone who's been following Leon Crom around. Super mysterious guy. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help. So please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Has anyone come in suffering from hallucination? Feeling better now than before. Not sick, just vibing on my own. Not playing Spider-Man 2. I have yet to play Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1, I really, really liked. And then I found the DLCs sort of overstayed their welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked Spider-Man 1 up until the DLC stuff, I think. I am not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Are you sure? Not even a little bit? Yeah, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought so. It could help our investigation into the strange goings-on. It's not like you have to name names. Investigation into what? The mine collapse? I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggled to explain. Maybe if we knew there were any miners suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it out as a gas leak, but... You were in an abandoned mine. The chances that you were huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as the accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I kind of wanted to play it because I like Miles quite a bit. I mean, I own a PS5, so I'll wait until it hits free to play on PS Plus. Do you see any sick animals lately? She's not a vet, but I mean, it's worth asking, right? Have there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? What? No. Are you sure you haven't met with any miners who had unusual symptoms? Anyone who seemed sort of drippy? Or strangely ominous when they talked? Sorry to pry, just doing my due diligence. Absolutely not. I've barely seen so much as a runny nose, which is a good thing. If you're so concerned about the mine, why don't you just have Leanne Crum ask Tabitha? I have no interest in violating HIPAA for your weird little investigation into nothing. Have you seen any sick animals lately? I'm a doctor, not a vet. I knew she would say that. I knew it. Didn't someone come in with a sick cow last week? Yes, but it's not like I examined the thing. I told them what I just told you and sent them on their way. You said it had lumps. Oh shit. Sure, it had lumps, but I assumed it was suffering from some cow disease. It's not something I've done much research on. I don't know how normal it is for a cow to be covered in lumps. Doesn't that sound like ditchlings? Are no farm animals safe from their devious clutches? Dr. Kelly, in Stella's footage, it looked like there was something pupating inside one of Duke's chickens. I bet those were the lumps on the cow. You really should have taken a look. You could have made discoveries previously unknown to the scientific world. Or I could have spread some new horrible disease to my chronically ill son. I'll leave these discoveries to someone else. You see any weird hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods at night? I don't tend to go wandering in the woods after dark, so no. You don't have to go all the way to the woods. They've been coming to our windows at night. They've been what? They're these things called ditchlings, and they've been preying on the local wildlife, and Leanne Crom and I... Oh, I see. They're some of your little cryptozoological creatures. I know it sounds pretty out there, but I've seen these things in person. We're not messing around. They're out there, laying eggs in animals and doing God knows what else. And here I thought you finally managed to get an even head on your shoulders, Kanika. Seems like Stella might be a bad influence on you. I know her little stories can be convincing, but that's only because she's managed to so thoroughly convince herself. She's not making up stories, neither is Kanika and neither am I. All you have to do is look outside after dark. There have been more every night. They're all pale and doughy. And their faces, they're like sculptures of humans that didn't set right. I see. You stay up too late painting your grisly faces, so you've started to see them everywhere. I'm sure whatever's outside is just raccoons or... Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow, whether you want to face it or not. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody is making eye contact with anyone else. Remain silent. You remain silent, quietly picking at store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Leanne Crom is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. Well, I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix... Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Oh shit. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Oh shit. Everyone, get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think I don't know something is up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. We have stuff to do anyways. He seemed fine before dinner. Sorry, we'll get out of your way. Oh, I'm tempted. Oh, I'm tempted though. I did it. Don't think we don't know something is up here. Do we? I don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. Well, I mean, he is her son, right? The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Kenai, did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? I could have sworn I saw genuine fear in her eyes for a second there. Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on, and she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. If anyone is afraid of anyone in that house, Reese is afraid of his mom. I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting and we won't want to miss a second of ghost action. No, there was more I wanted to say! Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Damn it, I wanted to point out the door. Oh. Fuck. Yo. Oh, I hate it. There's critters right here staring at us, and there's a critter right here staring at us, and Wayne staring at us. And more critters. God damn it, this game. Dr. Kelly told them to leave Gretchen outside, so I'm actually happy they left her in the truck because the alternative was leaving her outside, and she would have gotten eaten by those monsters. So the truck was the better option of the two. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace, literally. Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Before you enter, a pair of figures in a nearby bush catch your eye. You can't help but feel that with every passing day, the ditchlings grow bolder. Enter the library. What, I'm not gonna point out Wayne fucking staring at me? Pixel. Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey Oscar, you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library, it's against the rules. It's after hours, rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. There he is. There you go, Azza. What do you think? What are we thinking? Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down on this one? Oh, Azza. You're gonna be real disappointed when you remember what voice I gave him, because I made him sound like a nerd. Like a stereotype nerd. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Yeah, it went okay. We have a panic at the disco. Oh no, Robin. Someone pull the fire alarm. Someone pull the alarm. We have a panic at the disco. Mash more. Put that dweeb in a situation. Oh. Oh.
The ball's hardened.
Wrong button. Okay, drive safe, Cloud. Good luck getting home. Also, Robin, I'm sorry you missed Oz's stream, but now you're here in my stream. And this is an okay consolation prize, maybe? Maybe this is not so bad? Not as good as an Ozza stream, but I mean, we can have some fun here, right? Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't feeling up for a longer hangout, unfortunately. No, I can't believe I'm stepping on my own self. How could I? How could you do this to me? How could this happen to me? Oh no, Toes. Okay, the Toes is actually a real threat. I'll stop. I'm sorry, Ozza. Please don't give me Toes. I don't want Toes. Toes are bad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, it just means we have more time to hunt ghosts. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphones, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. This girl's played Phasmophobia. And you've got your specter sniffing compatriot. Oh, that's Gretchen, sorry. And you've got your specter sniffing compatriot at your side, too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Gretchen. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. I'm glad Gretchen makes you happy. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying, and after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. He's accentuating his cleavage. Alright, well, I'll clip that. I'm definitely gonna say this one. I've got a bad feeling about this. There were ditchlings in the bushes outside. Who knows how many more are lurking around here. There you go, Ozza. You want to leave that up on screen for a second there? Let's just bask in this for a second, eh? What do we think? Yeah? Is there a way to hide the HUD? Hides the user interface. There it is. There you go. Just bask in this for a second, eh? What do you think?
Stop being a whiny pussy and fucking bounce it. Please.
I mean... A lot, I'm trying. Alright. Alright. That's concerning. Are you sure? Are we sure it's safe to be around them? If Sybil's right, we're only going to see more of them as time goes on. We can't let them get in the way of things. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Last night was weird. I don't know what we saw. There's nothing unexplainable about mine collapse. Whatever weird stuff we saw last night was probably just a gas leak. There could always be a rational, non-supernatural explanation to what I saw last night, like aliens. This one. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Why do we get Oscar to throw it in a circle? Hey, Oscar, back that ass up. I swear, it's not usually like this. It's a really nice place to visit most of the time. Just not this week, apparently. Yeah, you can tell from all the shuttered storefronts and jaded residents. Maybe this place has been a metaphorical death trap for a long time, and has decided to be a little more obvious about it now. Hey, Zane! Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you could make it. I was confronted by my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. My oh my, this certainly is a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and that whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone else. I hope my house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. No, it's not. Wait, what about Tabby? Yeah, Tabitha has to show up. What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Wahoo! Pixel! Hey, human, kicking ghost ass today? Or kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff is in there. Or all my stuff in there. Okay, Pixel. I'm on it. This scene. Looks like the sun has almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. The fucking Wayne was in there, my guy. Any ghosts and goblins in the bushes? No, nothing? Hey. Oh, Rosa. You didn't think you'd be doing this without me, did you? Rosalina, I thought you were at Alexis... Or, that's Oscar. Rosalina, I thought you were at Alexis's place. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. She's really convincing. Well, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. You don't need to leave me out of stuff like this anymore, Dad. I'm not some fragile thing that needs protecting. I can handle seeing a ghost, or whatever it is that's keeping us out of our house. I really don't think you want to see what's in there, Rosalina. I don't know if you'd ever be able to feel safe in our house again if you knew it was there. I mean, Zane's coming. It's not like tonight is an adults-only event. Sorry, Oscar. They've got a good point, Mr. G. Yeah, I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. Alexis and I can handle this. It's best to give this pup the chance to face your obstacles head on. Take it from an old shoal like me. Yeah, we can totally handle this. Okay, I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets to be too much and you want to leave, okay? Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back. Hell yeah. Wow. There's a ditchling right there. Right outside the window. And one in the fucking house! There's a fucking ditchling in the house! Y'all! What the fuck? You see that? Look! Right there! Yeah. Oh god. Fuck this. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Aside from the painting on the floor, this living room feels too normal, too human to be haunted. Oh, guys. Okay. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. Well, you might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Ugh, Tabitha. Yeah. Seems I made it just in time. Let's get this show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great, she's here. Wow, Leanne Crom, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Leanne Crom, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? I like her. Yeah. No, I actually kind of like Tabitha. We're friends. What? I like her. We're friends. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Leanne Crom, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Oh dear, could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill. Sub-zero temperatures, freezing temperatures. Someone mark it quick. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? Sure does. I definitely feel that. Oop. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder. But that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Get that lady a doggy sweatshirt now, yeah. Is that it? This isn't very scary. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. I think my partner's coming home, but I'm gonna go until something fucky happens. Let's see. Wait, Rosaline, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I feel a presence. Come on, ghost, let's see some real action. I'm scared, let's just leave. Alright, gang. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Zoinks! Maybe it's just shy. Are you sure there's a ghost? We're wasting our time. Great, we found the ghost. Case closed. Good work, team. Let's leave. Wait. Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. Scared, let's just leave. Come on, let's see some real action. Maybe it's just shy. Maybe it's just shy. It's possible that it doesn't like crowds. It's only ever shown itself while I was alone. You're welcome then. We busted it just by showing up. I can't believe you were so weak that you were driven out of your house by a ghost that's too afraid to show itself. Tabitha! Dad, you said it usually comes out at night, right? I guess that means it still has time to show up? I thought you weren't convinced any of this was real, Rosalina. If my dad believes in it this much, I'm gonna keep an open mind. God, what if it is just all in my head? I'm not sure if it'd be more of a relief or an embarrassment. No, there's a ditchling right there! I don't know, this cold spot is pretty solid evidence, though I won't be satisfied until we see a full-bodied apparition. Yo, Mr. G, how, scary does this guy look? Gotta know what to keep my eyes out for. It's a 10. Definitely a 10. Dope. Maybe we should, split up. I want to make sure someone sees this thing. Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Tabby. Oh, God. You're also a 10, Mr. G. Fine, but Leanne Crom is coming along too. The three of us can search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Thank you, Kanika. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? How does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that would make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather... Sorry. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. I understood Luigi boards. How can you burn a Luigi board? Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. There's the stain with a fucking skull in it. Oh no, that's just Gretchen. Okay. Alright. So, here's the deal. My voice hurts quite a bit. I've been yapping this whole time. Obviously, I've been narrating the whole damn thing. Jesus Christ. You're right. Oh, when you're right, though. I'm sorry to end it here, but I am happy we actually got a stream in today. I was worried that it wouldn't happen because of the power out earlier. I'm glad that was resolved. We're gonna call it here because it is coming up on 6 p.m. for me, and I gotta go make dinner. So, as always, let me put up my this thing. Well, that's the wrong image, but we can bask in how nice this image is here. So, once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Do stop by on Saturday. We're going to be playing some Arma, unless the wind is really, really good, in which case I will be out sailing and I won't be streaming. I'll let you all know what happens on Saturday. We'll figure it out. But, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Aza, thank you for the raid. Always appreciate it. We are going to find someone to raid. Let's go to my raid button. Who's live? Who's live? There's a bunch of people live right now. You know what I should do? I should see if anyone's playing this first. Anyone else playing this? A few people are playing this. Okay. How about you? Oh, this guy has some based rules. Okay, no, I'm happy raiding into this person based on rules alone. So we are going to raid out to... Let's steal wins. We only get wind, huh? Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Seka. Alright. Raid is... live. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I will see you all on Saturday, maybe. And if not, I will see you on Tuesday next week. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.